Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Tactical Chaos here with Division 2, Season 9 Hidden Alliance, new exotic LMG Heartbreaker build gameplay, and we are going to be going over a build tutorial as well at the end of the video. And throughout the video, I'll be kind of discussing how to use the blue screen and how I've gone about making this build. And it is not perfect yet. I am working on it. Still trying to get used to how to use the blue screen because it does take a lot of work. So you got to kind of, shift your play style around just a little bit to learn how to use it. But it does have potential to be an extremely overpowered build for running PvE. And so if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. This is Tactical Chaos on the Grind, and I'm glad you guys are here. I hope you're enjoying my video. If you are, a like rating would be super appreciated. Also, if you guys want to help support the channel, you can do that by hitting that sub button, and don't forget to pop the notification bell, guys, so you guys don't miss out on any future Chaos uploads. Now, let's get into the rest of the video and show you guys how I am working this blue screen. So one thing that I did is I wanted to put on a couple of skills. I need the scanner pulse so that way I could scan people when I'm using the exotic LMG because it doesn't have the link laser. My assault rifle, the Carbine 7, does have the link laser so I could aim at enemies and pulse them. But the scanner pulse also will trigger the effect for the LMG, so that works too. And also I put on the reinforced chem launcher. It takes 27 seconds for one to cool down, and you got 3 of them, so that works. So when you build up your stacks for the blue screen, you pop your skill and trigger the effect.
Beginning search query.
See, so we're going to get these guys marked real quick. Pop that. It's going to confuse them. What's up, guys?
Search query finished. Subject located.
It's President Ellis. I'll have a helicopter on standby to extract him.
But to be honest, it's almost too hard to use for it to even be worth it. I could run through these enemies a lot quicker with a regular Heartbreaker build.
That doesn't sound good.
Really, it's just like they put too much into having to use the blue screen.
Do you have a way out of the vault?
Searching for a way out of the vault. 0 matches.
Piece of shit wristwatch. Okay, let me see. If you can punch through the west wall, there's a maintenance tunnel running alongside your position. It's a long shot, but it's the only one we got. Isaac. Plot a path to the president's location.
I'm having most expedient path.
Son of a bitch, it actually worked. Thanks, Isaac.
Alright, here's where I really want to test it. There's going to be a huge group of people down here. I think the blue screen is definitely going to work best in environments where there's tons of enemies. Like maybe Countdown probably would work perfect for it. Let's see right here how well it works.
You don't understand. I got the goddamn provision breathing down my
Who the hell is blinding me, dude? Oh, it's that over there.
Get him on comm.
Alright, so let's go ahead and go over the build real quick and see what I actually got going on with it. So I have the Technician Specialization, which offers us an extra skill tier, and the Linked Laser, also 12% damage to drones and any kind of robots and shit. We got the Bluescreen Exotic LMG with the Disruptor round. Shooting an enemy marks a enemy and adds a stack to the agent, and the stack counts. The stack maxes out at 50 stacks. Shooting a marked enemy refreshes the mark and adds a stack to the agent. And when you deploy a non-shield skill, you remove all stacks on agent. Hold on. All stacks on agent and all marked targets trigger in effect. 1 to 10 stacks is 5 pulse for 5 seconds. 11 to 25 pulses disrupt marked targets. 26 to 49 stacks pulses, disrupts, and disorients marked targets for 5 seconds. And then 50 stacks pulses, disrupts, and disorients marked targets and all hostiles within 10 meters. So even if the hostiles aren't marked and they're within 10 meters and you're at 50 stacks, then it disrupts anybody within that range, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like how the Hunter Fury works if you have the Hunter Fury backpack on when you kill an enemy and they all get confused within the radius. So, in that aspect, this LMG is actually really tight because it's like the one of the coolest parts about the Hunter Fury put into a weapon. But it's just really hard to learn how to use. So it does that to all targets for 5 seconds. This effect will also trigger immediately if any marked enemies are killed while you're at 50 stacks. And then for my other weapon, I have the Carbine 7 with a flatline on there. Amplifies weapon damage by 15% to pulsed enemies. And we have also 790 rounds per minute, 91k damage, or 91 K damage. Damage to target out of cover for an attribute. Then for my mask, I got the exotic catharsis mask with a vicious cycle on it, taking damage, build stack cap up to 30. Each stack grants 1% damage. Taking damage at max stacks triggers a purge, removing all stacks and status effects, then dropping a healing cloud, which restores 5% of max armor for 10 seconds to all allies within the cloud. And then, yes, we got the 4-piece Heartbreaker gear set. And we got the vest that has cold on it. So with 4 pieces, you get assault rifle damage, 15% LMG damage, weapon handling, and Heartstopper. Headshots apply pulse to enemies for 5 seconds. Weapon hits on pulsed enemies add a stack of 1% bonus armor and 1% damage to pulsed enemies to a max stack of 50 stacks. Stacks are lost each second, so it's kind of like the striker build in that way. And I do have my Heartbreaker at expertise 2 so far, so I get 2% bonus armor on each one. And then max BPM increases max stacks from 50 to 100, so that's pretty cool. That brings you from 50% damage and 50% bonus armor to 100% weapon damage and 100% bonus armor bonus when you're at max stacks, which is pretty sick. We have 1.3 mil armor on this build, and I decided to use my scanner pulse so I could not only scan hostiles and pulse them, but it also is only 18-second cooldown, and that helps trigger my LMG blue screen effect. And I also decided to use the reinforcer canister. Takes 27 seconds to cool down. They also help heal just a little bit, but it also is a lot easier to trigger your blue screen effect. So I was trying to find which skills I could use the most in the shortest amount of time to help me with the blue screen LMG. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I'm having a hard time explaining shit today. I do not know why I'm getting all tongue twisted. And then for my pistol, which I'm not really using on this build because it's not a critical hit build really, but the finisher, when you kill an enemy with your pistol and swap back to your main weapon, you get 30% critical hit chance and 30% critical hit damage for 15 seconds. This is most definitely my favorite talent on a pistol by far. It is really awesome. Sometimes I put it together with some really fun builds and it works really well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is one. Oh, I didn't go over my backpack. My backpack, I had the Group Sombra with Unstoppable Force on it. Killing an enemy increases total weapon damage by 5% for 15 seconds, stacking up to 5 times, so that's 25% weapon damage. But it's not working too well with this build. I'm not really liking it too much.
In need of backup.
Because if I wasn't using the blue screen, it would work fantastic. But because I had the blue screen on, and then like sitting there trying to mark all these enemies with the LMG, it's just I'm not stacking up kills enough for the Unstoppable Force to work. So if there's one thing I would switch out, it would be the backpack talent. And I'd probably maybe switch that out for the gift. And I'd probably switch it out for the gift. That might work a little bit better. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will come back and drop another one for the blue screen when I figure it out a little bit more. It is a really confusing weapon to use. Hopefully I'll get the hang of it though. Thank you guys. Catch you on the next video.